Hey there, girls, guys, theys, and thems. Welcome to Dee Dee's Designs. I'm Dee Dee. This is part of the Use Your Stash series, if you have been watching them. Some of them are super early in the morning where I barely have a voice and it's super low and I'm trying not to wake anyone up. This is kind of that same, it's not super early. It's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to all you people out there who only get this out of one of your 6 holidays off a year. That is me. And I'm trying not to necessarily wake up the household. However, it is getting to be that time where if I do wake them up, as long as they don't interrupt this video before it's finished, we will be good. But like I was saying, this is the Use Your Stash series where I'm going through in wash day order all the products that I have opened that I'm going to be using up before I start touching and showing you the stash that I have unopened in wash day order. And yes, this is going to be quite an empty video at some point in the future. This is honestly, I guess, part 2 of conditioning. Now, if you watched part 1, one of the things I noticed from the cleansing and the conditioning, I was trying to do them very quickly right before I ran to a workout. And I had just enough that I was like, okay, yeah, I can like throw in a good 20 minutes to like show what these are. And I did them so fast, the last conditioning video, which if you didn't watch it, spoiler alert, that's where the deep conditioners and my rinse out conditioners are living. In that video, I talked about how some of those items honestly should have been in my pre-poo video. Isn't everything a pre-poo? Natural hair, a pre-poo story. And in that, once I finished, did about my day, came to start collecting and doing what this video was going to be, which was a tricky one because when I think of conditioning and I start going through the conditioners that I had, the deep conditioners, the rinse outs, realizing that rinse outs can also be pre-poos. Honestly, a bad deep conditioner can also be a pre-poo. You know what I mean? So, and then I went, but what about a leave-in? Leave-ins were shown, I think at least one or so were shown in the pre-poo video. But I think leave-ins are more of stylers, but they are conditioning. So I went through this back and forth of like, how do I do these videos when I start thinking and breaking them down to even share in bite-sized chunks, and a lot of them are interchangeable. So with that said, this is Use Your Stash Conditioning 2 / the Prelude to Stylers, if you will. And what that means is this is honestly gonna just be the leave-ins that I have opened. Now, something I noticed and doing these super fast is I missed 2 rinse out conditioners. Now, if you've been watching the videos, you will know I mentioned, I believe, at least one of them in a previous video because of its size, because it was going to be a pre-poo. I was like, this is so big, and I have the shampoo, I have stylers for this line, but there is so much of this compared to the other ones. I can use this for multiple different things and still be able to use it with those. So, but none of those are open. This is the only one open. And because it is so large, we're talking 28 fluid ounces. This is gonna be used Which Way to Sunday. I found it at a TJ Maxx. Gotta love me some TJ Maxx for $16.99. This bad boy right here. This is the Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength and Length System Fortifying Conditioner for weak breakage prone hair with castor oil, ginger, black cumin seed. It has no parabens, petroleum, mineral oil, or artificial colors. The smell of this is divine. It does have a silicone. This is an amazing collection. I've used the pre-poo in this collection, and I used up the oil in this collection. I've rarely used up oils. Oils are hard. I have a few that are opened, however, and it was before I was recording videos, but the few items I've tried in this line are divine. The smell is divine. This is a rinse out conditioner. It says it's for strength. It's got amazing smell. I'm gonna be really honest with you, like, because I wanna, like, I'll probably get about halfway through and then I'll probably pause. I'll probably use it up maybe 1 or 2 more times and then pause so I could use it with the rest of the line, but who knows. Carol's Daughter is a brand that I plan on diving more into when I get through some of this stash. And then the other item I forgot that was a rinse out, and I don't recall if it was in anything else, but these were in my shower, so that should tell you something. This is the Eden Body Works Hibiscus Honey Curl Hydration Conditioner. If you watch the shampoo video, the cleanser video, you will know I have the shampoo to this line. This one, it looks like it's only to about here. And for a conditioner, that's pretty crazy. The shampoo is close to low too. The last video was quite a few washes ago, and I've used it in the last few washes as my moisturizing shampoo. And so this one's coming right along behind it. This will be empty before we know it. It is one of those lines that Eden discontinued, so once it's gone, it's gone. These to me, even though I've watched other people's videos about them, these to me are very moisturizing. They may be, depending on like the kind of product you had, they maybe didn't have the best holds. They maybe needed like a little, like, I don't recall they have a hard gel for Eden Body Works. Maybe their aloe line, I haven't hit those up quite yet, but these to me were very moisturizing. So I love to use them to infuse or to add some more moisture to my hair, either during wash day or after. But this is a good one. I probably have tried most of Eden Body Works' products. They were one of the first brands I deep dived into. Once they discontinued like half their lines, I kind of paused, grabbed up some of the extra that I liked, and then decided that I'm going to give my love to others while I use up the rest of these. Okay, so those are the only 2 rinse outs, and because I was trying to go so fast and make quick little videos, they didn't make them in to part 1 of conditioning, and I wanted to make sure I jumped them into this, which is, to recap, part 2 of conditioning and almost like part 1 or prelude to stylers. The rest of these are leave-ins that I have opened, have used, and will be using up before, to the best of my ability, before touching other stuff. Okay, the first thing I'm going to touch is the thing that's right in front. It is the Apogee Serious Care and Protection Curlific Moisture Rich Leave-In. It seals and protects, detangles with lasting thermal protection. It is 8 fluid ounces. I'm to maybe here. Like, I don't have much left of this. And so it'll be used up as like a refresher. Maybe even today, because we're going to lunch out of town, and it is hot right now where I live. High 90s, high 90s to 100. I think it was 100 yesterday. It's supposed to be lower today, but we shall see. So it is really hot. And so having that thermal protection is something I do definitely add when I hit these summer months. I do. So there's this one. This will be gone before you know it. The next one I'm going to do is one that I'm now storing upside down. That is currently in my hair as we speak. This is the TGIN Thank God It's Natural Sweet Honey Hair Milk with raw honey and agave nectar. I had used up about half of this with some of the mousses that I believe might have been in at least one or both were in the empty video that I've had at the start of this this channel. And in that video, someone recommended me use it with, I believe, their honey curls custard, or one of their videos I think that I watched. It was Lady Gem. Hello, Lady Gem. And so I did. I used this with the honey curls custard and loved it. It had that kind of light hold, and that custard is interesting. So I'm going to be finishing this up. This looks very low. It's about like right here, give or take. I'm going to have about one more use out of it, and then I'm going to have to procure or purchase another one, or try some things without it. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, speaking of, and I always have my hair up, but I'm going to shake it out and pull it down. Oh no, what did I do? And then back and forth and all the way around. Oh no. Okay, I will play, just to get a nice little shape. All right, so we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 more that I have open, and that's about it. And once I, there we go. That's a little better, so you guys kind of can see what it looks like. This will need to be loved and doctored a little bit before I leave the house. But this is kind of the nice big boof that I have. We shall see. And it might also just be pulled right back up because it is so dang hot. Okay, if you got this far in the video, then you can tell me up or down. Up or down. Anyway, enough of the little playing with my hair. I feel like I mixed it up a bit. But, all right, so the last half dozen of leave-ins I have. I'll pick one all the way in the back, and it will continue on the Eden Body Works train. It is the Eden Body Works Lavender Aloe Moisturizing Leave-In. It looks like this. It is about to right here. So I've just cracked it open maybe once. I don't remember because of how I think I purchased it, was too excited, cracked it open, and I don't even remember what I used it with. So, but it smells really good. The lavender is divine. And we shall see. Like I had said about the hibiscus honey, Eden Body Works has always given me nothing but moisture. Been very moisturizing. So I expect nothing less of this. Okay. And then to connect it with another Eden Body Works, I told you I have a lot of them. This is their Coconut Shea Leave-In Conditioner. This one is to right about here. I want to say this is like the second one I've purchased. One, because it's sort of the new bottle, and a lot of the original coconut line I purchased was the older packaging, which you'll see probably in the next video, where the stylers that I have from this line live. But yeah, so, and again, it's moisturizing. And it's a good summer, and because I don't think it has any glycerin, it's also a good winter. It's a good for me year round. Without glycerin, year round. Okay. Now, one that I have that's kind of an oddball that I picked up, and I was pleasantly surprised by, was this Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Organic Hair Cream for leave-in conditioning and light styling. This has water, organic coconut oil, organic ethyl alcohol, organic jojoba oil, organic olive oil, organic hemp seed oil, organic peppermint oil, organic Quillaja Samponera extract. Should have read this before getting on camera. And also a xanthan gum and a tocopherol. Used it, I want to say at least once, possibly twice. Yeah, smells like Dr. Bronner's peppermint. Where is it even? I've used it once or twice. It's still relatively full. It had great slip. It was, an amazing smell. And I want to say, I think I remember pairing it with like an Eco Styler or something like that. I have another one of these in a different scent, if you will, flavor. I believe it's unopened. And so these are gonna be coming up for sure. I just don't know, probably sooner than later, but I really enjoyed using it that one or two times. Like this, I remember really enjoying. Whereas when I used this, even though I know Eden Body Works generally gives me moisture, I don't recall using it. I don't recall using it at all. This, I know I've used because of the product, the weight of it. I don't know, like when I look, I see here, but that doesn't seem like, I'm sure it's somewhere in here. But I remember being like, oh, if this is garbage, pre-poo, woohoo. And I remember trying it and being like, oh, this was really good. I'm going to use this up with the actual Dr. Bronner's as a shampoo. This as the, probably a deep conditioner. This is, though I don't know which one. I don't think he has a deep conditioner. There's another product that I don't know if it's opened or not. That's a hair rinse in a completely different flavor, scent. And so yeah, I'm gonna have Dr. Bronner's Wash Day, but this is a gem. I don't even know if you can still get them, but it says here they're 24 months. So if you do find them, I have them for a long time. I don't know if it's focused or not. I don't know if it's focusing. I'm sorry, but it says 24 months. Okay. So down to the last 4. So one that, or no, I'm gonna go with the 3 that I have from probably another brand I thoroughly enjoy. Camille Rose. I have 3 opened leave-ins from Camille Rose, and I love Camille Rose. I love the smell of their products. I try to hold off on using them when I can. And they may be some of the last products I use before I start touching the open ones. But this is the Maximum Hydration Camille Rose Coconut Water Leave-In Detangling Hair Treatment. Concentrated leave-in treatment for shiny, silky, soft hair. That's what it looks like. It's got a bunch more. I bought more products in the collection when this came out, but this was even, I purchased this way before some of the newer coconut water products even came out. So I store them like this because, as many of you know, Camille Rose, as well as many others, is thick, creamy. It's about to right here, as you can see. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good lightweight one. You can get them very accessibly. Walmart, Sally's, you know, online. You can get them. I am saving this up to use with definitely a styler, which I believe is unopened, unfortunately. So in those instances, when I've got like a product that is opened that I want to use with a product that isn't open, kind of like with this, I'm not gonna lie, I opened my honey curl custard from this line that you'll see probably in the next video, also that I could use this up based on Lady Gem's suggestion. So I probably will need to open something up when using this. I won't be surprised if I do. Then the other 2 ones I have, which are gonna be, I'm gonna put them together, is the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate Step 1 in their leave-in collection, and the Camille Rose Latte Define Step 2 in the leave-in collection. Step 1, Step 2. Step 1, Step 2. As you can see, I have more of this one than this one. And yes, I have Step 3. I love these type bottles. These ones were super cute when I bought the collection. This one now comes in a much different size and everything. This one, however, I'm saving because I'm wanting to use it with my, spoiler alert, B curl. Because when I was doing my video research, thank you YouTube fam, I found out that this works well with that. And since B curl, great hold, super freaking drying, this super moisturizing, no holds, I have a funny feeling they're going to be a match made in heaven. You let me know your thoughts. But I have this little bad boy to step 2 in this process. And I've done the whole steps, all steps, a few times as a matter of fact, as you can see. Absolutely enjoyed it. Like I said, just not very like held. I needed a little more hold, but super moisturizing and a little sticky. With that said, this, however, is wonderful, lightweight. I can't remember if it smells kind of the same delicious cake batter with a little bit of latte flavor. I already have a wash day planned with this bad boy in the future. One item is unopened, new, inexpensive. The other one, one of the more expensive products I have, one of the oldest products now I have that I need to use it up with, that I need to use up, but you will see it in the next video, I'm sure. And I wonder if you can guess which one it is. And keeping in mind, I like to sometimes do my wash days and coordinate them, color coordinate them, if that makes sense. So if this is white, brown, black, maybe with like a ping of the yellow and pink, or the Camille Rose, the yellow rose and the pink wording. The washing or styling around it will generally color coordinate. I don't know why, I'm weird kind of like that. So this is another one I'm excited to use up, but again, it's kind of getting down there. It's not going to be too terribly long. So last but not least, this video is a little bit longer. I've given myself a little bit of time to talk about it, but I'm ready to wrap it up so we can get going. And who knows, maybe I'll power film. I'll finish getting ready today, power film the next one, and be able to start kind of putting some of these things up. This stuff has been all over my bathroom for weeks now, so I can keep things in order. I'm ready to clean up my bathroom a little bit. And who knows, if I clean up my bathroom, maybe I'll even let you see where all of these beautiful things live. But last but not least is my favorite brand, Sotanicals. This is their Sprout Rice Vitamin Healthy Hair Milk with rice water, rice milk, protein, and MSM. So this is one strengthening protein bad boy right here. I used this summer for a twist out. I believe it was a twist out. I've done twist outs more than I've done braid outs. I am better at braid outs than twist outs. I wanted to work on my twist outs. My hair is super soft and fine, so we shall see. But I use this with another in the Sprout collection. I bought, I think, most of that collection when it first came out, and it's to about right here. I have a couple older Sotanicals products that I want to start using up more. Sotanicals is a great brand, but because their products are so good and healthy, you can't hold them for a long time. And because I need to get using up my stash, and I'm going to be shopping for them forever, I'm going to try to let these go sooner than later. But it's protein, so I can't do it every week all the time. So I'm sure it will come up in a wash day here soon. I need to start planning my next one. This one was just done a couple days ago. I did a midweek wash with the TGIN, so I won't have to wash again for at least a couple days. But here is where that one's at. Most of my conditioners in those bottles, as you notice, I store them upside down. And that's kind of it. Those are all my conditioning leave-ins. So you can kind of see, as well as the 2 rinse outs / potential pre-poo with the Carol's Daughter. And that's kind of where I'm going to be kind of poking around to try to get through this season. All right, so the next video, if you've guessed it, is gonna be stylers. What stylers do I have open? Can you guess based on everything that's open thus far? Can you actually tell which ones I have in the styling category? Some you may, some you may not. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Do all the things, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and thanks for being here. See you next time. Bye.